So you finally managed to get one. You got an Osmo Pocket 3. Now you're trying to figure out, how can you expand this? How can you use it a little bit better? What can you do? Well, in this video, I have 7 accessories that's going to help you turn your Osmo Pocket 3 into one of the best cameras you've ever owned. Let's get it. The first accessory that you need to get immediately, ND filters. ND filters are very important. If you don't know what they are, well, everybody says the sunglasses for your camera, and you can't really get better than that. So they block out much of the light that goes on the sensor, and it allows you to have a better looking picture that's not all blown out and white. Because when you first got your Pocket, I guaranteed you went outside and tried to film something and it looked like you know what. Well, ND filters can fix that. Now what I have here is a set from K&N. So take a look at what comes in the box, and there we go. So I have a set of 6. They usually come in different configurations, different packs. You can buy more than one. Sometimes you can buy one. Now this particular pack is the variable ND with the polarizer. So what does that mean? It means that I can adjust the strength of the ND filter on each one and the strength of the polarizer. And why is the polarizer important? If you're like me and you wear glasses, polarizers is the one thing that will cut that glare from your lenses. Like now you can see some of my lights in my lenses. Well, with the polarizer, that's gone completely. And with an added benefit, you get an extra boost of vibrancy, like your blues in the sky might look a little bluer, the greens in the grass look a little greener. So a variable ND with a polarizer is definitely the way to go. But if you don't want that and you just want a plain ND filter, hey, go ahead and get it. This particular pack has different strengths in it. So mine range from N16 all the way to N256. And depending on how much light is outside that day or how much light you're dealing with, that's how you decide what strength to use. So the cool thing about these is that they snap right onto the Pocket with magnets. So take a look. I can't do this backwards. All right, so it just pops right on there. And you see that? It's magnetized. There you go. It is magnetized completely and it's right on there. So risk of losing it is no problem. So one thing about these filters is that some of them are low profile, and that's good if you tend to forget to take them off of your Pocket. But when you turn it off and the Pocket goes into the storage mode, if the filter's too thick, the lens can't close all the way. So these are very thin, and I can leave the ND filter on all the time because the lens can store itself away with no trouble. So take a look. So here I am, I have it on and it's facing me, but I want it to face you. There you go. And let's focus in. So when I flip the lens and close the screen, and you see, it closes completely. So that's the benefit of a low profile lens. If you choose not to get one that's low profile, then you have to take it off every time. So the second accessory that you might be interested in buying, at least I know I was, is this. It's an adapter for the Pocket 3. So the cool thing about this adapter is that it doesn't offer a lot of protection because you see it's so small, but it allows you to mount different things to the outside of your Pocket. So once you put it on, with this particular one, it has the fingers, you see that? Like for GoPros and action cameras there, they flip right up and you can just attach anything that you need to it. The reason why I like this is because I like to use my wireless mic, but I don't have the DJI one that connects directly to the camera. So the receiver has to go somewhere and I don't like it to dangle. So all I have to do is just slip it right in this little area right there. It just slides right in. I have several screw holes for lights, other microphones, anything I want. And this is a vital part of my setup, which at the end, I'll show you everything put together. And if you want to see my review on this, take a look down in the comments. I'll go in the description. I'm sorry, but I'll link that video too, so you can check this out and see what you think. You don't have to get the brand that I got, but you can find one that suits you, like on Amazon or somewhere else. So take a look at this. This is my Pocket 3 with the adapter installed. And you see it fits right at the bottom, nice and snugly. And I can attach anything to this. At the bottom, on the front, I like that. And on the back. So take a look at that. You can see it from the back. So it doesn't take up too much space, too much room, but it is a vital part of the setup. So the third accessory that I recommend you get, and it's very unorthodox and it's not going to make sense at all, totally not, but this is a key component to your setup, and it's this. So this is a 50-in-1 mounting kit from Neewer. This is made for action cameras. It is. But the cool thing about it is it has several things inside that you can use to expand how you use your Pocket. For me, one of my favorites is the selfie stick. And you see right at the end, it has everything to mount right to the adapter that I showed you earlier. So you can use anything in this kit. There's wrist straps, chest mounts, shoulder straps, helmet straps. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. So by using the adapter and this together, the ways you can use your Pocket expands exponentially. And that it's up to you. It's up to your creative mind to figure out how you want to use it. And it doesn't matter how you use it. It's just the fact that the things are available there for you to use. And for this, it was rather inexpensive. I paid about 15 bucks for this on sale. Sales always happen, so go ahead and grab you one. So the fourth accessory that you need to buy for your Pocket 3 is a gimbal protector. Now, for a while, I was hesitant about even buying the Pocket 3 because this gimbal here, it seemed to be like very fragile. Like if I dropped it or if I handled it wrong, it would break. And next thing you know, I'm using Camera Fresh, if you bought that, to try to get it fixed. So I decided to buy a gimbal and screen protector. Now this one right here is from Ulanzi. They make good products, but there's several like this out on the market and they're all shaped different ways. And it really doesn't matter which one you get. But I bought this one because it's very streamlined. It's small and it's a lot smaller than the carrying case that comes with it. And this is the flaw I saw in the carrying case. So you know, like when you put it up and you put everything in there, the top is still exposed, or the back, the gimbal is still exposed. So I didn't like that. But with this covers it completely and it covers the screen. So your investment can last a bit longer. Now, can I tell you which one to buy? There's several different kinds out there. I just bought this one and it does the job. I might add some little felt to the inside or something just to kind of, you know, make it a little more premium and to cushion the gimbal a little more. But definitely find you something to protect that gimbal. It's like insurance. You don't want to not have it when you need it, but you'd rather have it and not need it. I didn't even say that right, but you know what I mean. Just get you one. Accessory number 5, a wireless mic. Yes, a wireless mic is very important for you to have. Now, I must admit that the microphones on the Pocket 3 are very good, especially when you're up close. So it comes with 3 microphones. You can see it's one on each side that doesn't have the screen on it. So it's one there, it's one on the back, and it's one on this side. And they pick up very well, especially when you're up close, but still not as good as a wireless mic. So what I would suggest is you can buy any wireless mic you want, any one. I happen to use the Rode Wireless Pro. Now, with this, I use the lavalier mic. You can see I have it on right now, and I connect it to my Pocket. So this is where that adapter comes into play. With the adapter on, if you don't have a DJI wireless mic that connects directly to the Pocket 3, you use the adapter, and then you can connect the receiver on one of the sides. And it doesn't have to hang there, and it connects via USB to the bottom of the Pocket 3. So having a wireless mic is of the utmost importance. Whether you get wireless mics with 32-bit float or those that have noise cancellation. It doesn't matter. Just get one. I'm not going to tell you which one to get because it's your money. If you want to spend more money, I suggest the Rode Wireless Pro or the DJI Mic 2. If you want to spend less money, then get one of the mics from like Hollyland, Neewer, or one of those brands. You can't lose. Plus, the sound from them is excellent, but furthermore, it allows you to record what you're doing. So I found that, yes, it's good to record directly where it's baked into the video, but also to have that secondary recording on device, that's a lifesaver, especially on those days when your levels are not set right or something goes wrong. You want that recording. So definitely go ahead and invest in a wireless microphone system. So accessory number 6, if you got the deal of the century like I did, check me out in the description, then you got this already. If you chose just to buy a standard combo from DJI, you didn't get it, but you need to get it. And it's the battery handle. So take a look at that. Now, this serves 2 functions. One, it's an extension handle for the Pocket 3. For me, my hands are big and this is very small. So I need this. When I connect it to the bottom here, it provides me with a little extra hand grip space. See, look, now I can hold it. And one problem that always happens is that people tend to block the microphones with their hands. So this prevents that. When you compare this to the, I guess, what do you call it? The regular handle, the size difference is notable. So take a look at this. You see that? It's almost double the size. So you definitely, if you need more grip, more things to hold it, that's the way to go. And it works with the cage or the adapter. It works with the adapter. I call it a cage because they call it a cage, but that's not what it is. So it works with the adapter. Now, here's the other part, the battery part. This battery handle adds another 60% of battery power to the Pocket 3. And you'll find that when you're out recording and you're doing things in 4K and all that's happening, the battery might drain a little faster than you're expecting, especially if you're outside and the screen brightness is turned up a bit. It is going to drain. So according to DJI, the Pocket 3 can get 116 minutes of 4K footage. Now that's 4K 30, but if you're doing like 4K 60 or you're trying to do 120, expect that to go down every time you ask the Pocket to do a little bit more. So this battery handle is a game changer and a lifesaver. Go ahead, get this accessory for your Pocket today. Here we are. Accessory number 7, the SD card. Now that might seem like it's a no-brainer because everything requires some sort of memory, but what's important to know is that all SD cards are not the same. So if you buy an SD card, you have to make sure that it's fast enough for the Pocket 3, especially if you're filming in 4K. Because if you don't have a 4K capable card, then your picture's not going to look good. The video's going to be garbage. You don't want to do that. So what kind of SD card do you need to buy? Now, there are some SD cards that DJI recommends, and you can go ahead and go with them. But if you want to use one you already have, or you want to buy something that's a little bigger than what they offer, so what you want to do is get a card that has a write speed. That's the speed at which it writes onto the card from the video of at least a V30. V30 is capable of streaming and writing 4K video and maintaining the quality. If you want to go a little bit more, you can get a V60 or a V90, but those tend to cost a bit more. So size is also something to consider. So by comparison, an hour of 4K video takes up about 20 gigabytes of space. So that's pretty large. And if you're doing lots of those over time, it builds up. So I recommend buying at least a 128 gigabyte card. If you want to go bigger, you can do 256. They also make 512s and 1 terabytes, but I don't know about really buying them that big, because in my experience, sometimes those cards can fail and you've lost everything on it because it's so big till you always use it because of the size. So I tend to get like 128s myself. I got a couple 256 cards, and they do me well, but I make sure to transfer my data off of the card before I use it again, so I can have my footage still, and then I can start off with a clean card every time. Those are the 7 accessories that I recommend that you buy for your Pocket 3. If you get them all, then you'll have a complete rig. So take a look at mine. Take a look at mine. So look, this is everything right here. So as you see at the top, I have my gimbal protector. I have my adapter here. I have my selfie stick that came in my 50-in-1 kit. I have my battery, and my SD card is installed. The wireless mic can connect right here on the side. So take a look at that. Yeah, it can connect right there, just slides right in. So the receiver is right there secure. Now, what does this look like? So when I take off the protector, turn the screen on, now what's cool about this is that since I have this stick, I can hold it out and I can see myself. I can do everything that I need to do from here. The ND filter is installed, so the picture looks awesome. And then look at this. See, this is what I was talking about. So this selfie stick extends. So look, I can extend all the way out, and then I can record myself from here. I can see me a lot better. So you see that? This is one of the awesome things about using different adapters and different accessories with your Pocket 3, because sky's the limit. Whatever you can think of to create, you can easily do it, and you're not limited by your equipment. So for now, that's all I got. Listen, y'all keep on creating, keep making new content, keep making positive content for the world, because there's lots of thirsty people out there that need your information. And I just want to help you do it. So peace, everybody. Be blessed, and see you later. I'm out.